What's happening, guys? It's your favourite Scottish geek, J2K aka Subtitles. Today is Free Comic Book Day, so myself, Calvert Comics, Comic Geek Mick D and my mate Jordan are going to do a wee road trip. It's 6 in the morning, I'm going to head off and get two of the guys, then we're going to get picked up by Calvert Comics aka Connor, and we're going to hit every shop in Scotland pretty much. There's no other way about it. It's almost every single comic shop because we don't have many. So I'm going to film most of it. I hope it's good, but I'm also going to try and enjoy myself, so there's a big chance I won't film every single second yet. So let's get in it. Well, I suppose since Connor's now lost and guessing where we're going, I should actually do a wee bit of a vlog update for what we're actually fucking doing.
Found it.
He's found it. That's what she said.
Hey!
Or not what she said, because she never finds it. Anyway, we're now 120 miles in, 3 shops down, 1 toilet destroyed, not telling you who by. But yeah, it's been good so far. 2 shops were doing Free Comic Book Day, even though we were unsure if any would, so we got plenty of comics. Now we're in Glasgow city centre to finish the day up with 3 more shops to go to. So I'll probably not do anything else because I keep forgetting to even fucking film half the shit, and it'll probably just be a video of hauls or just me talking shit. Anyway, see you later. What's happening, guys? Unfortunately, I didn't get to film as much as I really wanted to. I was pretty much just enjoying the day out, so we didn't get as much footage as I originally planned. Hopefully as this goes on and I make more videos, I will get a bit better with it. I know obviously I'm filming all this on my phone, so it's not the greatest quality, but I hope you still enjoy it. So this is going to be the haul part of the video, essentially at the end, where I'm going to tell you what I've managed to pick up. It was quite a successful day. As I explained, there was issues with Free Comic Book Day at the beginning of the video. To get into more depth, essentially it was that a lot of the shops never got all the comics they were wanting and some never got any. And we were very lucky that the way it worked out is the shops we were going to happened to have the ones that other shops didn't have. It was a bit weird to see that way, that some shops had a set amount of stuff and some didn't. We had a lot of King Shark for some reason. It seemed that every shop got King Shark. Which was good because that was one I was looking forward to picking up. But yeah, so I'm going to get into the haul, and that's what happened, unfortunately. I know a lot of the shops were leaving, they were saying come back on a certain date, but We travelled 200 miles all in all, and it was about a 12-hour day, so we will not be doing that again anytime soon. Hopefully we will do it again in the future. It was great fun, but due to job commitments and stuff, there's just, we can't really do that every weekend. As great fun as it would be. Scotland doesn't have as many comic book shops per se. As you've probably seen in the video, not all of them are strictly comics either. So we've probably hit up almost every comic shop in Scotland, which is impressive, but at the same time it was only 6 shops. So I know a lot of the Americans watching this will be thinking, wow, 6 shops, we've got that in a state, never mind in the entire country. But we're a smaller country, and it's a growing medium in the country, and it is getting bigger, so there's more popping up. The first shop we popped into was one that we use for almost the entire chapter used for subs, so it was good to use. So I'm not rambling on so much. I've kind of tried to put these into piles so that I can just quickly go through it and show you what I managed to pick up. So we'll start with my free comic book day stuff that I managed to get from each shop. So again, not the best video quality, so I apologise. Enter the House of Slaughter. This has got to be a really hot book. A lot of people are talking about it, so I was really glad that I managed to pick this one up. Batman, because I love Batman, you know I love Batman, so it was good to get that free comic book day. As mentioned earlier, the one that we've seen all the time and the running joke of the day was, did you get King Shark? Yes, we all got King Shark. Does anyone want King Shark? I'm just kidding. The shop we sub to were also giving out this comic for free, which was really good. Nice, and there was pins and stuff you could pick up, but as you can tell from my vest, I've got enough pins. Spider-Man and Venom. The other thing that the first shop we were doing that did was actually they offered you the bags and boards as well. Like you could pay, I think it was 10 pence or something like that for them, which was really good. So any ones that I got for them are bagged and boarded, which I quite like that idea. I wish more shops would do that, because a lot of them will just give you them like this without the bag and boards, and you need to do it yourself and buy some more. And anyone who's got a big comic collection know it's a pain in the arse bagging and boarding and rebagging and boarding. You say you're going to do it and it'll take an hour, and then 4 hours later you're in a dark hole. I got this Avengers as well. Kind of looking forward. I'm not a big Marvel guy, as you'll probably know from my page, but it's good to get my hands on these. This is for my daughter, I swear, although I bet you everyone in the comments will be like, sure, your daughter. My Little Pony. My daughter loves comics, she's only 2, so it's good to get the freer ones, because they're probably not going to last too long, because she starts to colour in, but she loves reading them. Aquaman's one of her favourite characters, oddly, I don't know why, it's an odd one. Kinda got this for my missus, but I'll read it myself, an Archie comic. Life is Strange, I'm not gonna lie, don't know why I picked that up. Wasn't really something I was interested in. Again, I'll give it a read, I got it. It was just when we went into one of the shops and they told us to pick 4. There wasn't many of the 4 that I really was interested in, so I got that. I might end up liking it, you never know, so it's good to be things. Red Room, again I picked it up just because I kind of wasn't too interested, but I liked the cover. My mate that was with us instantly was like, ah, that's a shit book, so hopefully it's not. And then obviously I am a huge fan of the TV show. I talk about it all the time. Anyone who does talk to me knows I talk about it all the time. But I managed to get Stranger Things. Apologies for the lighting, I'm kind of newer at the videos, as you know. So, but yeah, Stranger Things comic, really looking forward to checking that out. Also featured in Minecraft, not interested in that whatsoever, but okay. So, as you know from every other video I post, I'm a big Turtles fan, so you can pretty much tell that my entire haul of the day is mostly Turtles. So I luckily was just trying to find back issues. A lot of the shops had a lot of back issues, so I was really happy, and I managed to find, well, I got them for really good prices, to be honest, but I also managed to find a couple of things. So we'll just get into the backlog first. So again, like I said, I was just managed to get a backlog of my Turtles just to fill up the collection. I even managed to get 2 Eastman covers, which was brilliant, to be honest. That's really what, like, again, if you follow my Instagram or you know me, I always get Eastman covers. Like, my pool of the Turtles as Eastman covers, so it was good that when I'm trying to work my way back that I can find some Eastman covers. It's the nostalgia for me. Like, that's the Turtles I know and love, that's the drawing I know and love of the Turtles. Not saying that I'm not enjoying the new style of the art, but the front covers having that nostalgia just means so much. Again, like, I was picking, as you've probably seen, it's £3 for these, which is just brilliant. I mean, it can be difficult when you're working your way back because you tend to find that people pump up the prices, and then when you're buying a big load, it's easy to talk to the guy and say you want to knock a couple of quid off, and sometimes especially in Scotland because there's not many shops, if you're buying big amounts of comics for them, they'll actually do it anyway and just say, we'll just round that up to whatever, or round it down, sorry, no, round it up. But again, it's a very, very good haul for working my way back. Very, very good. And then my last one, which was one of the £4 ones. So yeah, I was extremely impressed. I believe that was 2 shops I got the back haul in. Really, really happy with that. The other 3 Turtles books I got, so I had to pick this one up. I absolutely love the covers. Again, it ties in with the IDW Turtles, of course, but I had to get it. Does it suck to see Casey Lilac? Of course it does, but nah, it's just an absolutely beautiful cover. Absolutely loved it. Must have. I'd left getting the annual. I tend to do this with the annuals every year. Last year we were in Manchester, so I left the annual till I was in Manchester. I did put it on my sub, and I managed to get the Eastman cover. This time I didn't manage to get the Eastman cover, but I knew we were doing the free comic book day, so I wanted to hold off. But again, this is an absolutely stunning cover. Sometimes I like to leave stuff to find in the wild. Like I say, it's harder in Scotland because we don't have as many shops, so it is playing a dangerous game doing it that way, because if for some reason that book gets hot, if you're going to try and get it eBay or whatever, you end up screwing yourself over because it's going to cost a fortune and you end up not getting it. So this one was an absolute shock find, and I was so happy to be able to find it, and I got it for, I think it was like £4 or something, so it's again outstanding price. But come on, it's the 5th print, but still absolutely over the moon to find this. It was just sheer luck, just digging through the bins. As you've seen, I was obviously there with another fellow shellhead, although I know many is our shellheads, and a lot of the guy Connor does like his Turtles as well, but Michael, Comic Geek McD, is also a huge shellhead. He was forever getting me in trouble because every time we went into a shop I was beelining for the tea section. But we always talked out and made sure that like everyone was getting comics that they needed before you scrounge it all yourself. You've got to be part of the comic book fiend family, you know, like kind of help each other out. But yeah, it was good. It was good. We just had the running joke of me just constantly running for all the Turtles books because that's what I do. So this other pickup was one that I kind of set out to get as well. I'm collecting the Batman 89. I'm getting the B cover for that run. But I really liked the A cover, so I kept saying to the guys, I hope I can get my hands on it. And I think it was the 3rd shop we went to where I managed to actually find it, and again they had it for a really good price. Well, pretty much the price it usually is. But yeah, I had to get that A cover. There's something about it. I love that film. To me, that's my favourite Batman film. It's the nostalgia. I mean, we could talk about that all day, and maybe one day I will do a video on my favourite Batman film, why I love it, because I'd be here all day talking about that. I'm sure I mentioned it in another haul video anyway, so you'd probably tell me to shut the fuck up if you actually watch my stuff, which would be surprising because you don't understand the word I'm saying anyway. But yeah, I just had to get that. It just looks outstanding. It's an absolute beautiful cover, and it just has that feel of the movie. Of course, it's taken from the scene, one of the best scenes in the movie, just shot wise. But that's almost it. I got one more thing, which was a trade. Now, I was going back and forth on what trade I was going to get. Both for Kate's. It was either going to be Redneck or God Country. Now, I know Redneck is still ongoing, there's a lot more books to get, and I just kept going back and forth, and it wasn't until there's just something about the cover that art style I absolutely love. I had to get it, and it's more my style. I will get the other one, of course, eventually, but my read pile's huge, so I can only commit to one, and that was, I love how I'm doing this like it's exciting and they're actually giving a fuck. Just like, go and just show us so you can end the video, even if you watched this far. Anyway, I got Redneck. I'm extremely excited to get into this. I mean, everyone is screaming about Kate's books, everyone's talking about how he works, and I mean, I've said I'm not a big Marvel guy, so I've not really been on his Marvel stuff, but you cannot deny the fact that everyone's screaming about it means he's doing a damn good job. But I'd had my eye on Redneck for a while, and obviously God Country as well, but eventually I just thought, nah, I'll need to get the Redneck. That's more my style. It's just, I can't wait to get into it. It's generally, there's so many books there that I'm excited to get reading. I've already read all the Turtles anyway, but it's good to sort of go back and reread them, especially in a single form instead of the form I'm used to. But Redneck, I can't wait to get into. I really can't wait to get into it. It does, a lot of folk have said to me it'll be much better as a trade, not that the singles were an issue, but it's good to be able to just blast through the entire volume and get that full story in one hit. Yeah guys, so that's the end of my free comic book day haul. It was absolutely great to do this. This is what the club means to me. It is about meeting up with the guys, going out, talking comics, just talking rubbish, having a laugh. It was such a good day. I'm really happy that we could finally do it after all the restrictions we've had for almost over a year. Scotland has been locked down for a very long time, a lot longer than other places. I'm often speaking to Americans and whatnot and finding out what you guys are going through, and a lot of time you guys are still open and going about, whereas we had a lot of restrictions. So this is the first time in a long time where we've been able to do it. Of course, as you can see in the videos, we still have to wear masks and stuff going into shops, but I'm more than happy to wear a mask to get in and pick up my comics. But yeah, I had a great time. I hope all you guys had a great free comic book day as well, and I can't wait to see more pictures and hauls of what went on. Thanks for watching guys. As always, like and subscribe to the page. Have a good one.